All right, my people, welcome back onto this one. This is another strong one reaching us. Well, onto this one, it says we danced and then begged for this job, so we have no reason to complain about it. President Tinubu finally voiced out. All right, my people, the news in details. In a recent meeting, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had with members of the National Economic Council, ссegged. He spoke about the economy before inaugurating the council members. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, and I quote, "I know certainly that the task of growing our nation's economy is enormous, but we were the ones that campaigned for this job. We even danced and begged for it, so we have no reason to complain about it." Speaking further, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, over the years, NEC meeting has been very constructive and then key outcomes have been translated into good policies through it. For us, we will rejuvenate the economy without causing inflation. Again, Bola Ahmed Tinubu said, and I quote, "I am advising that we as council members should harness the potentials of Nigeria that will bring pragmatic economic development." In addition, the president said, "I want all the 36 governors who are members of this council to know that they have the flexibility of using the local government to, through collaboration, rapidly develop infrastructures within the local government in their state." Lastly, the president said, "I thank the vice president for making this NEC inauguration come to fruition today. The National Economic Council is hereby inaugurated, and then I wish you all a successful tenure." Well, exactly what it is right now onto this. And then a lot of people have asked that question, that what do you think about the newly elected president Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Well, the majority of things that are actually been said, where we heard the good, we also heard the bad. And then when we are talking about the bad, definitely I know a lot of people will understand what we mean by that. As it stands right now, a lot of things are actually going on. We already know. A lot of things are going on in the country, which we already know. Some set of people are like, "Oh, Tinubu did not win." Some are like, "Oh, Peter Obi is the one that won the election." Well, my brother, my sister, many things were said, but right now many people are still of the opinion that, in fact, somebody was telling me some days ago that he never expected the performances of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that he was so shocked that this man would be able to perform at this time, most especially just these few weeks that he just resumed office. Well, and then right now, if you take a look at what is going on, initially I would say majority of people never wanted Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We just have to say the way it is. Majority of people never wanted him. That's why you could see that even in Lagos State, he did not win. Yes, it's very simple. But the truth of the matter is, like what I always tell my people, if God says Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be our president, then nobody can change it. And if God says he can never be our president, then he has no option either. So that is why I always tell my people, as it stands, we all need to gather ourselves together in one accord for things to work out. I have a lot of messages eating me up right now here, comments coming in, and you will understand. I know a lot of people will be like, "Oh my God, what are they actually trying to say?" Well, I think I'm going to be taking some of the comments very, very soon. So like I was saying, Bola Ahmed Tinubu came into power like a shock to a lot of people. They never expected what he's performing right now. And the people are now like, just about 2 weeks that he just joined, he has done a lot of great things. Though the issue of fuel subsidy removal, a lot of people are still in shock and doubting if this man will be able to make it work back to the way it's supposed to be. Some set of people were not even of the opinion that you shouldn't have removed that fuel subsidy at this early stage. At least he should have just allowed the people to settle down with him and all that. Well, best reason known to him, he had made that decision, and then he had promised that with time the people will enjoy it. Well, meanwhile, there's been a lot of reactions though onto this one. This one is coming from Raymond Ayedon. Well, onto this one, Raymond Ayedon says, yes, you danced and begged for this job. However, Nigerians refuse to hire you because they don't trust you. Now you are forcing yourself on Nigerians and then stole their mandate. What you are getting right now does not belong to you. Well, my brother, my sister, that's another strong one. I know a lot of people be like, why would this person be saying all this even after Bola Ahmed Tinubu has proved to us that he is capable? Well, somebody just replied that anyway, namely Caro Akintunji says, well, how else can it be shown that Nigerians hired him? He is already on the seat till 2031. So stop adding to your pains by all these idle talks. When will Obi and then his obidiots stop laboring in vain? That's serious. Can you hear that reply? So exactly what is actually going on social media. A lot of people will be like, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is there now. Then I think the obedient will be quiet. My brother, my sister, I now notice that this set of people are not ready to shut up. Well, let's see how it goes. Well, this one is coming from Rich Son. It says, well, wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè, òun fẹ́ pa, òun fẹ́ pa ewúrẹ́ jiyàn, òun fẹ́ pa ewúrẹ́ jiyàn, wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè ni o, òun fi tan àgùntàn jẹ̀ka, wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè ni òun ṣèjọba lásán rock, ẹ jẹ́ fọ̀tẹ̀ kalẹ̀ kẹgbà fọlọ́run, yes, so I think I should take that again. Coming from Rich Son, it says, well, wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè ni òun fapá ewúrẹ́ jiyàn, wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè ni òun fi tan àgùntàn jẹ̀ka. All right. Wọ́n pe wèrè ní wèrè ni ó dẹ̀ ń ṣèjọba lásán rock. Now I understand it. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ fọ̀tẹ̀ kalẹ̀ kẹ́ gbà fọlọ́run. All right, I think you now understand what this person is saying, most especially for the people that understand Yoruba. Ask your neighbor to interpret that for you. My brother, my sister, this is getting more interesting. Well, according to Bankole Oluwagbemiga replied to that, he said, I enjoyed this your proverb. Hey, boss for life. I think that proverb was so strong. Yes, so and right now, what I believe is, if the people can come together in one accord, I think things will work out for better. But the way it is right now, well, let's see how it goes. Bakari Babatunde says, well, this proverb too strong. If you are not an original, ló bá tán, kò lè yé wọn bí gbajúmọ̀ ṣe ń lògbà. That's another one from Bakari. Kò lè yé wọn bí gbajúmọ̀ ṣe ń lògbà. All right. Well, this one is coming from Jimmy. The great. He said, well, nobody give you the job either. You might not give him the job, but majority gave him. That has been replied. Well, according to Olani Ronkayo, this is, well, you got majority's votes than others just because we knew you are more capable, competent, capacity, and the knowledge to challenge and make all unworkable things to work again. All right, and then as it stands, things are actually working again. Yes. Things are actually working again. Well, my brother, my sister, majority of things though are actually being said. I'm still getting a lot of comment keep coming in. Well, what more can we say onto this one? Well, my brother, meanwhile, let me have your own take at the comment section, and then Remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.